am Megavati from the Department of Agriculture. First of all, I would like to thank the faculties for giving us this opportunity. I have decided to talk about digitalization in agriculture. What is digitalization in agriculture? It is nothing but it is a use of new and advanced technologies integrated into one system and to enable farmers and other stakeholders within the agriculture value chain to improve food production. Most of today's farmers makes decisions such as how much fertilizer to apply based on a combination of rough measurements, experiences, and recommendations from other farmers. Once a course of action is decided, it is implemented, but the results are normally not seen until hours time. Unfortunately, farmers have to wait for a longer period of time in order to know about the result. In contrast, a digital agriculture system gathers data more frequently and accurately, often combined with external sources. The resulting combined data is analyzed and interpreted so the farmer can make more informed and appropriate decisions. These decisions can then be quickly implemented with greater accuracy through robotics and advanced machinery, and farmers can get real time feedback on the impact their actions. Let's get into objectives of digital agriculture. The first and foremost objective is to improve the quality and quantity of food production, and it is followed by these objectives. It also reduces the mitigation. Next, let's talk about the potential. Digital agriculture has the potential to make agriculture more productive, more consistent, and to use time and resources more efficiently. This brings critical advantages for farmers and wider social benefits around the world. It also enables organizations to share information across traditional industry boundaries to open up new disruptive opportunities. Potential benefits and value added. Now that we can see that this technology is highly adopted and will continue to be adopted by farmers, we can explore some of the benefits that come with the precision agriculture technology. Some of the benefits are listed below. Efficiency in use of resources like chemicals, fertilizers, water, etc. And improvisation of the quality and quantity of production, which leads to higher yield in the same amount of land, which reduces the environmental footprint and the reduction of mitigation. These benefits add a tremendous amount of value to the production process due to the increased yields that are the direct result of integration of this technology. Next, let's get into the main digital technologies in precision farming. Let's get to know about this briefly. First is field monitoring. Field monitoring, after that, let's talk about data management, variable rate applications, and automation agro machinery. First is monitoring or field monitoring. Crop health monitoring is the first thing. There are many methods to monitor the health of a crop. One such efficient method is normalized difference vegetation index. It is a method that is used to determine the health of crops through the analysis of drone and satellite imagery. This technology can allow you to assess the general health of your crops as well as the growth rate and which also helps to detect the crop variability. Next is crop scouting. It's nothing but this also makes use of the same NDVI method which I have mentioned earlier in the crop health monitoring system, but it is also being facilitated through tablets and mobile phones. Scouters go out in their fields with a tablet and collect important data about their crops. There are some platforms that analyze and make meaning out of this data, which helps and allows farmers to increase yields and make more money out of this. Yield monitoring and forecasting. Yield information can be collected either from satellite imagery or from drones or from the sensors, which is installed on a farmer's machinery such as tractors, harvesters, etc., which collects information on things like grain yield, moisture levels, etc. This helps to This helps the farmers to make better decisions on when to harvest, plan next season, cultivation and fertilization, and analyze the field variability and many more things. Next is detection of diseases, pests or weeds. As you can see, drones have many uses in this agriculture. And the detection of disease, pests, weeds or yet another value that comes from drones and hyperspectral imaging. Weather, irrigation, and soil quality. Ground based and plant sensors are used to collect information about the soil texture, the color, and water. For soil, some of the things these sensors measures, such as texture, as I've mentioned earlier, organic matter, salinity levels, nutrient status, etc. Weather stations are used to gather the appropriate weather data, which allows the farmers to see how different weather patterns may affect their water and soil. There are many different technologies for irrigation, but one very useful is called drip irrigation, which allows farmers to irrigate the land by the use of pumps and valves that can be manually or automatically controlled. Next, let's get to know about data management. It is of two things: farm management software platforms and data platforms. Farm management software platforms is nothing but they are just what they sound like. Platforms that help farmers manage their crop production on their own. These platforms integrate the different hardware devices that are used in precision agriculture. The data from these devices are aggregated onto the central platform where they can be processed and analyzed to help farmers make better decisions on how to manage their operations. Data platforms. Outside of farm management solutions, there are data platforms like FieldView from Climatic Corporation and Farmers Business Network, whose focus is more on data aggregation so that they can provide data to farmers as a resource. They also want to give farmers a central location where a multitude of information sources come together to provide an overall picture of the industry. Next, variable rate applications, as the name suggests. It focuses on the automated application of materials like herbicides, application of chemicals and seeds to cultivable land or to a field. These materials are applied in an automated fashion, which is based on the data that is collected by sensors, maps, etc. It involves different forms of precision agriculture technologies like multispectral, hyperspectral cameras, imagery, and etc. Next topic is automation and agromachinery. It is of various categories. So first is farm robots. They are used in many industries to automate different tasks in farming. Robots are useful for a handful of reasons, but one big use is the automation of weed management. Next is guidance system based on GPS. Just as it sounds, GPS technology is used to guide automated machinery and vehicles in things like auto steering, high navigation, positioning, etc. These are fitted in agricultural machineries like tractors, harvesters, etc. Next is telematics. This involves machine to machine communication between the hardware and sensors that are involved in automation. For example, when a camera identifies a weed, it needs to communicate this information to another piece of machinery that can pluck the weed out of the ground or spray it with some herbicide. Telematics is crucial in automation. The camera will detect the weed and it will send the information to the particular weed plucker to remove the weed from the particular place. Next is precision planting. Precision planting is an automated approach to optimizing the planting of seeds. It allows for better seed spacing, better depth control, and better root systems. There are many pieces of information that are used to make the proper analysis in identifying the optimal conditions for planting, and this is all easily collectible with the various forms of agriculture technology. So I hereby conclude saying this: the future of farming is very bright. There are more and more precision agriculture technologies coming out every month, every year. All of these solutions offer a substantial value for farmers in their effort to optimize production, better management, and which helps to save both money as well as make money out of it, out of the bigger yields. These technologies are being adopted by farmers at an accelerating pace. Thank you.